so I wasn't able to get much good footage yesterday. I woke up a bit hungover to do a welcome to this video, but the weather's good. It's Sunday, we're in Epsom. Had quite a good day yesterday, hit 2 boot sales up. One was really good, one was pretty dry, but on the way home I stopped to get some bits in one of the charity shops, and I actually hit gold in one of the charity shops with £1 a game, including a bunch of PS1 games and some Ps2 games. So about to head up the boot sale here in Epsom, so let's see how we get on today and then get back into the game room and see what we picked up this weekend. What's up everyone, back in the game room now. Bank holiday Monday. We've had quite a good bank holiday of hunting, I'd say. Quite the successful couple of days. I didn't go to another boot sale today, mainly because all of the stuff, a lot of the money I've spent this weekend was salary money, not game fund money, so I've got to claw a lot back. So I'm going to go through the bits that I've picked up on Saturday's car boots. I did Rose Hill and I did Priest Hill. And then I did Epsom again yesterday at Hook Road. And I did one charity shop in between coming home on Saturday from the last boot sale. So I managed to pick up quite a few games, some that I already have in bundles which I'll sell on. And for the first time in ages I've actually picked up controllers and some figures. So I'm going to try and go through those like trinkety bits first, the controllers and the figures, just while I've got them to hand here. So most of these come from the boot sale. So the first ones, which I got for £1 each, was these Mario and Luigi figures, which I will aim to put on my Nintendo shelf, just in there, in that little cubby hole full of games, with the Wii and Wii U games. If not, I may stand it with some of the cartridge based games behind here, but I've not decided yet, so we'll see. I've got a lot of tidying up to do in the game room, so I picked both of these up, £1 each, which I thought was reasonable, I suppose. So they'll be going straight in to stand up on some of the shelving. I managed to pick up these two and this third party. So I'll start with the third party one. I only have one Ps4 controller, so I picked this third party one up for, I think it was £3. It seems pretty tidy, to be honest. It's not that bad. And then yesterday at the Hook Road, these do need a bit of a clean, and the analogues sticks haven't got the rubber on, but it's not really the end of the world for me. I paid a £5 each for the camo and the glacier white. So the PS4 that I actually have is a glacier white edition, so I'm in 2 minds of what one to keep and what one to sell. So I paid £5 each. I'll probably try and sell one for like 15, maybe 10, just to make the money back, and keep one as like a spare, or for like a 2-player along with that red camo one. But I never really see PS4 controllers on their own, and especially this cheap. But where I got them from the boot sale, for a £5 each. I mean, if they don't work, they don't work. We'll see. But if they do work for a £5, that's quite a good deal, to be honest. So I picked those up. Next controller was this like blue faded, or not faded. What's the word? I can't think. Xbox One controller. It's a bit grubby, a bit dirty, but I paid a £5 for this as well. It's a bit worn on the bottom. I don't know what that is. I don't know how that's... People's fingers or the what is it? The corns must have been rubbing against there. But for a £5, I do have a lot of Xbox One controllers, but this one can just be for when people come over. And I don't normally let people use my my Gears ones. I've got 3 Gears Xbox One controllers, which I don't normally let people use. So just as an extra one to go in there for when we're playing some multiplayer. I picked up this. I'll take the back cable out for now. Picked up this Pacman ghost lamp. It does work. It just needs a bit of a clean up. So when you turn it on, you can set it to what the colours fade in and out for all of the ghosts. So this will go. I don't even know where it's going to go. I'm running out of space at the minute, so I've got to have a massive tidy up. But I've got quite a few like lamps and like little lights and stuff, so they just sit on the shelves. So this will be a good one to to go probably over there actually, next to some of the books and stuff. So that was £2. Again, not bad really in the grand scheme of things. And then for £9 for all of these, I don't often buy, well, if I do buy Funkos, I normally buy them in the box because obviously I want to keep them in the box. But I already have one of these, so the Marcus Phoenix one I already have in the box, but this will just go nicely, probably actually sat there. You can stay there on my desk now. And then where in the last episode I did mention that I was going to build, or not build, sorry, but just put together like a Fallout area. So I've got Assassin's Creed, Fallout and Halo along this side here of the game room. So the Nuke, my Pip-Boy, they're all on this side here. So I thought that the Vault Boy, I've got a couple of Vault Boys, but these two can just go sit nicely on there. They're out of the box, obviously. They were £3 each, which I don't mind paying. I'm going to stick those there now, and then after this video I'll go and tidy them away. And last but not least, I had said for so long that I was not going to get involved in collecting for this, because I probably wouldn't ever play, but collecting the figures at least. So I bought the Skylanders, the Xbox 360 Skylanders Portal. I've got 3 of the figures here. I don't know anything about Skylanders, so I did say I would never get involved with buying and collecting for them. But now these 3 figures, the Portal and the game, was like £3. And I had £3 in change in my wallet, so I thought, why the hell not? It's cheap. If I can pick stuff up that sort of cheap in like bundles, then why not? But I'm just conscious of where I'm actually going to like put any of these. For now, they're probably going to sit in a box until I get some space, maybe in a new flat, to actually be able to have them out. So that was all like the trinket-y things and stuff that I don't usually always pick up. And I've got stacks of games here and down here. So let's start to go through some of the bits that we've got. So I've actually got the official NES Mini. So I picked this up not for me, but just to claw back some money in the game fund. So it's never been used. It's one of those 620 bootleg NES systems. Apparently these actually do have some of the original NES games on. So it's a plug and play. I think it's AV, I don't think it's HDMI, but I paid £5 for it as it is, so I'm going to sell it, put it up to see if I can get just maybe double my money, maybe get 15 for it, 20 if we're lucky, and see if anyone wants to pick this up. But this was just picked up mainly for trying to recoup some money back into the fund. Let's go through this shoebox of games that I picked up yesterday. So this was from yesterday's car boot sale. Some I have, some I don't, but a lot of these PS2 games yesterday at the boot sale were 50p each. So a couple of guys there, I offered free for, well, I asked if they would do free for £1, and they did. So I picked up quite a few games at free for £1. Some I don't actually have. Some was just to try and sell them. So starting off on PlayStation 2 was Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. I did pick this up once before. I mean, the case and the insert's a bit beat up, but I think I've got a better case, so I'll just be upgrading the disc mainly, because the disc in my Ty the Tasmanian Tiger doesn't actually have a disc. It's got the American Truckers or something like that in it when I picked it up, but that was just in a bundle. Like, I didn't actually buy it just for that. So it looks pretty good. I actually didn't play this when I was younger, and this case is actually in German by the looks of it, just reading on the back. So that's going to go into the collection. Let's try and stick with the PS2 games first. And talking about 18-wheeler, American Pro Trucker, this was the disc that is actually in the Ty the Tasmanian Tiger I bought, but again, I picked this up. This was part of the free for £1. So that will actually now sit in the collection. I can get rid of the loose disc. Buster Move, well, Super Buster Move 2 for the PlayStation 2. What else have we got? I've got SSX on Tour for the PlayStation 2. I did like the old SSX game. I don't think I've got on Tour. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But we'll see. FIFA Street 2. I've got FIFA Street on PS2. I don't think I've got FIFA Street 2. So I'm going to have to just go through and check my PS2 collection after this. They're all cheap enough to pick up, because I'll probably be able to make my money back easily on some of these. Theme Park World, I used to love this when I was younger. I've got Worms 3D for the PlayStation 2. I'd never seen this before. Full Spectrum Warrior 10 hammers. Again, this was part of 3 for a quid that I picked up. And then this is actually in quite good shape, and I don't think I ever had this. I had the Scorpion King, but I never had the Mummy Returns, and it actually looks like it's pretty cool, and I love the movies, so I'm going to see what this is all about. I've definitely not played this, so I will go ahead and play this because it looks quite good, and like I said, I love the movies were great, so we'll be having a go at that. I picked up a couple of PC games again, free for a quid. I've got EVE Online Special Edition. I don't really display PC games. They just go in one of the IKEA bin things that go into the unit. Warhammer Dawn of War Winter Assault, and I think I've got Empire Total War already, so I'm probably going to try and put this one on eBay just to recoup a lot of the money for some of these. I think it might go and do quite well. I'm not actually too sure, so I will have a little check. Let's just put them back in there quickly. I got, obviously, like I said, the Skylanders. The game that it was with it was a Swap Force. So if I can pick them up cheap, I'm probably going to keep doing that. I picked up some Ps3 games. Now these were also free for £1, so I picked some of these up. These are, I won't keep them because I've got them already, or I've got them on 360. I don't normally double up on PS3 unless it's an exclusive, which was Rage. And then Need for Speed The Run, which I don't think I've actually ever played. It's a bit dusty, it needs a clean, but I'll probably sell that as well. And then last in this box, at £1 each, was these 2 Wii games, which I have both. I will just be selling these on. And one was the 007 GoldenEye remake on the Nintendo Wii, which I've got but I've not played. Excuse me. And I think we had this in our last video, which is Resident Evil 4, the Wii edition, which I picked up in the last video we had. So they'll both be going on to be sold, just to again, even if it's £1 I'm recouping, it's, if I was to take those £1 I'd recoup from this and then use them at that boot sale again, I would have been able to get 6 games for £2. So it's definitely worth it just to pick them up cheap for whatever I paid for them, and then try and get a bit more just to go back, not at reseller prices. I know, like I said last time, it's about reselling being crappy, but I don't see it as technically reselling. I'm adding to my collection, and I'm not doing it to keep money as an income. It's just so that I don't spend my salary in buying games. So yesterday at the car boot, where there was a guy that I always see, he's actually bought stuff with me before when I've sold laptops, phones and stuff, so he would just bulk buy as many games as he can and then take them back to his stand and sell them for more. Whereas if I notice that someone looks like they're a collector, I'll give them a discount, or I'll knock the prices down for them. Like, I won't go and sell stuff. If someone's adding to their collection, if I at least make back what I paid for it, minimum, then I'm happy to let it go. Like, if it's someone that I think is going to resell, then they can pay what I'm putting it back up at, because they're only going to go and sell it for more than what I'm doing. I'd like to think that my the prices that I put out are quite reasonable. So I've got another 4 PS1 games here, which I don't know if I put in the last video or not, and I can't remember. But I picked these up, I think it was for about $2.50 each, which was Duke Nukem Time to Kill, Duke Nukem Land of the Babes. I'm just going to blast through this because I'm pretty sure we already did. I've just found them sitting on my desk, which normally means I need to do a video on them. Time Crisis Project Titan, and then Time Crisis on PS1. I loved the Time Crisis games. Like I said, I've just blasted through those because I think we've already touched on them. And a couple of both the Duke Nukems I already have, so I'll try and recoup the money I paid to make my money back on those. So let's start pulling some stacks out from this other box of games from the first couple of boot sales and the charity shop, from Saturday. Some of these games are actually already doubled up here. I can see it in front of me and I didn't even realise that. So the games that we talked about last week, which I spent years of my life as a teenager playing, was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I picked up 2 copies this weekend. I probably paid £1 each for these. I'd probably sell these for like £3 maybe. Sometimes if it's like I said, if it's a reseller, I'll probably ask them for £5 because you can normally spot them. To recoup some money back from what I paid. I've got Army Men Sarge's Heroes 2 for the PlayStation 2, which I don't have, so that's going in the collection. Hitman Blood Money on the PS2, I think I do have, so I'm probably going to flip that one off. The Orange Box on Xbox 360, which has Half-Life 2 Episode 2, Portal and Team Fortress 2 on. I do already have this on 360, but I think I paid £1 for it, but I know these are normally quite sought after. You normally can get, I'd probably be able to get about £5 for this, like, but it depends on who's buying it. Like I said, if someone wants it, I'll sell it to you at what I paid for it. Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem on PS2. Rayman 3 on PS2. State of Emergency on PS2. I actually really enjoyed this when I was younger. I didn't really know what the hell you had to do or what was going on when I played it, but yeah, I did really like it, and I do already have it, and I know a lot of people do like this game, so we'll probably put that up today to be sold, to be honest. Star Wars Battlefront on PS2, which I have, and World War II Prisoner of War, which is a game I did play lots when I was younger. I wasn't very good at it. I was really young when I had this, but I do remember playing the first couple of levels. So I don't have it now. I'm gonna stick this in and have a little playthrough because I did really enjoy it. So. And then the next one was Ratchet and Clank Size Matters. Now the case is a bit beat up, and it's got computer exchange. It's got computer exchange stickers all over it. So I need to give that a clean. But I don't think I actually have that on PSP. I've just dropped the UMD on the floor, which isn't very handy because I'll probably roll over that and break it. But I don't think I have that in my PSP collection. So I will add that. Keep that one. Next stack, again PS2 games, was Spider-Man 2. Gun, again, we did talk about this in our last video, but I know a lot of people like that, and it's a bit more expensive to buy in the shop, so I'm happy to be passing that off to someone. I don't even know how to pronounce this. Birds of Prey Sturmovik, which I've not played. I don't think I have that on 360, so I'll be keeping that. Lego Star Wars on 360, well, Lego Star Wars 2 on Xbox 360. I normally pick up a lot of Xbox 360 games, so I've got so many, I've got hundreds now, and if you go into the likes of Computer Exchange, there's only a few that I really need, and a lot of them are the Lego ones, but they're all expensive, so if I can pick them up at a charity shop or boot sale for like £1, then I'm going to. GTA 5 to be sold on Xbox 360. Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time, on the original Xbox, which I think I already have. Black on the PlayStation 2, and The Godfather on the PlayStation 2. So these majority of these will be going back out to just recoup some money into the game fund, because I do have a lot of these already. Let's just move those out of the way over there for a minute, because there's still loads more left in this box to go through. Now onto the stack of PlayStation 1 games which I've picked up this weekend. Normally I can't really get PlayStation 1 games at the boot sales anymore. There's people who do try and charge quite a lot. So what we have is, I already have, the day I got my PlayStation I got this, and that was Tomb Raider. Obviously the first Tomb Raider, I loved it. I thought it was great. I didn't really know what I was doing, getting killed by wolves and being absolutely scared to death of being in those tombs with the wolves and stuff that you could hear. It scared the life out of me. But £1, I will be selling that on. I do already have it. I think the case is a bit cracked, but I think it might be better than my case, so I'm going to have to go and check. I did have another one in here, actually, so let's do that first while we're on the Tomb Raider topic. So the other one was Tomb Raider The Last Revelation, which I actually don't think I have anymore on PlayStation, so I'm going to stick that one straight back into the collection. Case is good, nice and tidy, just needs a bit of a clean. And the last Tomb Raider one, which I think is a bit of a bootleg, because I don't really know about this being on PlayStation. Well, I think it may just be a reprinted front and back by the looks of it, because it's not. It doesn't have the official black PlayStation PAL front cover. So it's Tomb Raider Chronicles 5, which I don't think is the actual title for it. And then what you normally have is the PlayStation icon in the top left is gone, and it's Game Station in a PlayStation case. But like, if you look, it doesn't have the right sort of look. It looks a bit funky, but the disc looks right. So I think maybe that's just the case. It's a bit wonky, but it is what it is. The next one I got was PJ Tour 96. What have we got? We've got Rainbow Six, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, Tony Hawk's Skateboarding. Loved this, absolutely loved it. I do need to pick up the reboot, to be honest. Gran Turismo 2, another Tom Clancy's. This was Rainbow Six Rogue Spear. And I'd never seen the way that this is games like this. So this is the Help Charity compilation, and it's got Road Rash, Mist, and Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars in. So it's a 3-game compilation game or disc with all of the manuals and stuff. It's one of those big ones that open up. I've never seen that, and I don't have any of those on PlayStation. So luckily, they'll all be able to go straight back in just one case. What else have we got down here? So I picked this up on eBay because mainly for reselling purposes, but I wanted to take one thing out of it and then sell it back for the money that I paid for it. So I did pick up another NES. I think it was £65 on eBay. So I am going to sell it back out for £65 and bundle it up with one of the games that it came with, which was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Heroes, or Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, which I do already have. So that will be bundled back out, and I'll probably just sell it for 65 just to recoup my money back out there, because that came out my salary. So all I want to do is just put that money back in. And what I wanted to then keep out of it was the Zelda 2 Adventure of Link gold cartridge, which I don't have. I don't have any of the gold cartridges. So when I saw that, and I thought, oh, if I pay 65 quid for it, I could probably still sell it for 65 and then keep the gold cart, because I don't have a gold cart and people were trying to sell these for ridiculous money. So that's going to be me keeping that for free and then selling this piece back on at some point. We've got a boot sale next week, so I'm going to be doing a sale next week. And last but not least, out of this pile, is I picked up a black Wii U, literally just the console only, no controller or pad, whatever they're called, and I paid 15 for this. It's got the power supply and all that stuff with it, which is good. And I thought to myself, maybe we can get another bonus disc this week. Make sure I say bonus disc this time. So I paid 15. I'm probably going to sell it back on for either 20 or 15, just to recoup some of that money from yesterday's buy-ins, or this weekend's buy-ins. And it did have a bonus disc with it. And the bonus disc, which I do already have, so I'll be selling this off maybe to bundle it up or sell the disc loose. And that is Mario Kart 8, the Wii U version of Mario Kart 8, which like I said, I already have. So luckily I was able to pick this up as a gamble, really. And I only picked it up because this was the second car boot sale I did on Saturday, and there wasn't a lot there. I don't think I bought any games at that one, so right, to make the trip worthwhile, I think that's the only reason I bought this. But luckily it did have a bonus game inside, and I should be able to recoup my money, if not a little bit more, back into the game fund. So I'm going to list this today, chuck some of the games into the sale pile downstairs, because I'm going to have to load the car up this week to go and do another sale. So I don't well, obviously for me, my favourite pickup out of this like these boxes was the Gold Kart Zelda 2. Let me know what you think was the best one, what you think the best pickup was, or what was your favourite thing. There's quite a lot here. I'm gonna have to file away. I've got so much stuff. There's so much space that I need to make available. I've got so much bits that I'm currently selling, which is just all over the place. But yeah, let me know what you thought was your favourite pickup from this lot this weekend. I'm going back out next weekend. I'm selling, but I'll also be obviously looking to add to the collection and just getting rid of some of this stuff to add back into the collection fund, because the collection fund at the minute is sitting at a big fat 0, which is not where we want to be. So I need to start selling some bits to make sure that we've got enough money to hunt with at the end of the day. So yeah, that's the end of this one. I did breeze through it because a lot of it is stuff that I may already have, and I was just a bit conscious for some of the time. But what I do want to get into now moving forward is, rather than having majority of the video of me sitting here going through the bits at the end, is actually having some footage of the pickups themselves. It's just difficult here, going into charity shops where they're so small to be taught. You have people talking all the time, you won't be able to hear much, and to be walking around with a camera filming it, the car boot with it being out, is not ideal. So I'm going to try and get it a little bit more discreet. I'm going to have a little look into how I can do that, but make sure that the footage is good, it's clean, and that the sound comes through good. So once we get that, and I won't be filming on my phone all of the time, we should hopefully get some better content. So let me know what you liked out of this, let me know what you liked out of the other ones. If you want to go back and have a look over the last 2 years, there's a few other pickup videos that I've done. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. We'll see you for the next one. Probably will be this time next week that I will go and get the pickups once I've done the sales for this. So take it easy, be safe, and keep hunting. Peace.